Hi students, today we are going to discuss about a new topic, chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics, the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of reaction rate and the mechanism by which they occur is called chemical kinetics. So what are the main scope of chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics measures how fast the products are formed. Chemical kinetics which measures how fast the products are formed and the reactants consumed and also it gives the idea of the study of chemical kinetics has been highly useful in determining the factors. So determination of factors which affect or they influence the rate, maximum yield, and conversion in industrial process. And the next is the mechanism or sequence of step, which gives the idea of mechanism or sequence of steps by which the reaction occurs can be known. And also it is useful in selecting the optimum conditions for maximum rate and yield of the chemical process. These are the main scope of chemical kinetics. Next we will discuss about reaction rate. What is reaction rate? The rate of a chemical reaction may be defined as the change in concentration of any of the reactants or any of the products per unit time. That means rate of reaction is equal to change in concentration of reactant or product. Change in concentration of reactant or product divided by time taken for the change. This is the equation for rate of a reaction. So what is the unit of rate of reaction? Let us find the unit for rate. The unit of a rate of a reaction can be determined by, here the rate of a reaction is equal to change in concentration of reactant or product. So here the change in concentration is expressed in mole liter raised to minus 1 divided by time taken. Time is represented in second. So here time is represented by the unit second. So the unit of rate is equal to mole liter raised to minus 1 second raised to minus 1. If the time is represented in minute, then the equation or the unit changes to mole liter raised to minus 1 minute raised to minus 1. So this is the unit of a rate of a reaction. The next term we have to discuss is average rate. So what is average rate? Average rate can be determined by, average rate is the change in concentration of any of the reactant or any of the product per unit time over a specified interval of time is called the average rate of the reaction. So equation for average rate is equal to change in concentration of reactant or product, change in concentration reactant or product divided by time interval involved in the change. Time interval involved in the change. This is the equation for average rate of a reaction. Consider the general reaction A giving B. So the average rate of a reaction can be written as average rate is equal to change in concentration of A divided by time taken or time interval, or we can written as minus delta A divided by delta T. That is, here the reactant is A, so the change in concentration means the concentration decreases in case of reactant. So in case of B, the average rate is equal to, or average rate can be written as delta B by dt, delta T. That is increase in concentration of product. Here product is increases, so increase in concentration of product divided by change in time. So minus delta A by T, that is equal to delta B by delta T. That is, average rate is equal to rate of disappearance of reactant, that is minus delta A by delta T, that is equal to rate of appearance of product. This is the equation for average rate. Consider the general reaction. The average rate of a reaction can be obtained by dividing the rate of disappearance of any of the reactants or the rate of appearance of any of the products by its stoichiometric coefficient. That means average rate is equal to, here the stoichiometric coefficients are small letter a, small letter b, small letter c and small letter d. So the average rate is equal to minus 1 by A, that is the rate of disappearance, delta concentration of A divided by delta T, which is equal to, here the reactants are A and B, also minus 1 by B change in concentration of B divided by delta T, and which is equal to, here the coefficients are small letter c and small letter d, and the products formed are C and D. So rate of appearance of the reaction, that is 1 by C delta concentration of C divided by delta T, which is equal to 1 by D concentration, change in concentration of D divided by delta T. This is the equation for calculating average rate of a reaction in terms of rate of appearance of reactant, rate of appearance of product and rate of appearance of reactant. The next topic we have to discuss is factors affecting reaction rate. So what are the main factors which affect the reaction rate? First of all, nature of reactant. Nature of reactant. The rate of a chemical reaction is influenced by the nature of reactant. Second one is concentration of reactant. Its concentration depends on the nature. Concentration of reactant. And the third point is temperature. Temperature which affects the rate of a reaction. And presence of catalyst. Presence of catalyst. Finally, surface area. These are the main factors which affect the reaction rate. First one is nature of reactant. Second one is concentration of reactant. Rate of a reaction increases on increasing the concentration. So concentration increases with the increase in rate. And the temperature, the rate of reaction usually increases on increasing temperature. Reaction rate also increases with the increase in temperature. Then presence of catalyst and finally surface area. These are the main factors which affect the reaction rate. The next topic we have to discuss is law of mass action. The quantitative dependence of reaction rate on the concentration of reactant was first studied by Gullberg and Wake in 1864, and they formulated a law called law of mass action. The law states that at constant temperature, the rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of active masses of reacting species. Product of active masses of reactant. The law states that The rate of a chemical reaction is directly proportional to the product of active masses of reacting species, with each active mass term raised to the power equal to the stoichiometric coefficient of that species in the chemical reaction. Let us consider the following simple reaction. A plus B gives product. So, the rate of a reaction, rate is directly proportional to the concentration of the reactant. Concentration of A into concentration of B. In order to change the proportionality sign, rate is equal to K into concentration of A into concentration of B, where K is called rate constant. This is the equation of law of mass action. Consider a general reaction. We can apply it in a general reaction. That is, AA plus BB plus CC gives product. So, according to law of mass action, rate is directly proportional to concentration of the reactant raised to the power. The coefficient is raised to the power. Concentration of A raised to A into concentration of B raised to B into concentration of C raised to C. Or in order to change that proportionality sign, putting rate constant K is equal to concentration of A raised to A into concentration of B raised to B into concentration of C raised to C. This is the equation shows law of mass action. Let's summarize the topic. Chemical kinetics is the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of reaction rate and the mechanism in it. I hope it is clear for you. Thank you.